Thanks for tuning in to KT Garage. This is part 80 of the SuperHog build. I'm getting very excited about this weekend because a lot of things already been done. I just need to finish up the truck. So on the last episode, I left with still not having the brake light done just yet. The switch still need to be done. So in this episode, I'm gonna go and finish that up. Then we'll show you guys what exactly is going on under there, where the switch is. And then after we get the light done, I'm gonna start working on the stereo, and this is the fun stuff. So I decided to go with a 15-inch kicker. We'll show you the subwoofer, and then I'm gonna go over how I'm gonna wire this thing. It's gonna be awesome. Hopefully I get the whole project done this weekend. If it's not, it's gonna be real close to being done. I'll keep you guys posted throughout the day. All right, so I get this whole thing installed. I haven't tested yet. I'm still down here. It's kind of really difficult to get in and out, so I just want to get this whole thing done before getting out. So this switch is mounting upside down, of course. It's bolted to the top. You can see this piece right here. I fabricated this bracket out of the 2x2 tubing, and then it's mounted to the top. And this is mounted to another plate that I welded on here, and I did all the measurements. So this lever right here is hooked up to the brake paddle. So I'm going to try to push on the paddle right now. You can see as the paddle moves, that little lever moves. And I marked exactly where it's going to turn the light on. So as you press down a little bit further to turn the lights on. Now, if that doesn't work well, I'm going to have to come back and then move. This has a slot on it, the switch. So I can just loosen this up and then move this either that way or this way a little bit to make adjustments. So hopefully it works the first time because it's really hard to get in and out of this place. I'm gonna get out and do the testing and see how it goes. Well, I got the brake light to work now. Check this out. I'm gonna press on the brake, and you can see now. Take a look at the tail light. You should be able to see that is on from the back. There you go. Nice. Okay, so that's done. So here's the passenger side. I flipped the seat down already to get some room. So this is what I had planned for the subwoofer. Just like empty space right now. I'm gonna have to go and make my own box because I looked at the prefab ones. It doesn't fit well in this space right here. It just goes up too high. I want it to be flush. So first thing I'm gonna do is just fabricate that box. The 15-inch kicker is gonna sit right here. And then I'm thinking of just mounting the amplifier somewhere on this piece right here, just so it can be close to the subwoofer. Eliminate a lot of long wiring to have to do. All right, so let's go and see if I can get the box fabricated, and then we'll talk about wiring options. So luckily, I had some left over from my last stereo system build. These are MDF, 3/4 inch thick. Perfect for what I wanted to do. Seems like I have enough, but if not, I can go to the store and get some more. So what I'm gonna do first is I'll cut the base first, and I measured it. It's gonna be 16 by 18.5. So I'm just gonna cut the base first, and then we're gonna build up the fall walls, and then we'll put the top on. I'm gonna cut this and then see if it fits in the truck first before I build the walls. Well, it seems to fit really well. So now I can go ahead and build the sides. Now as you notice, I leave about 1 inch over here because that's the body mount bolt. And just in case if I need to lift the body up or something like that, I really don't want to take this box out. So we're gonna have 1 inch clearance on this side. So I want to make sure I get that bolt without having too much problems. So after doing some math, I came up with 4 sides and the top. So the top is easy because it's the same dimension as the bottom. So that's all set. I'm gonna need 2 16 by 12 and then 2 17 by 12. So that'll make sure that I get a box that is 12 feet high plus the thickness, so it'll be 13.5 height. And then I'm gonna have to be cutting out for the speaker right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut all of this and then start to assemble it. So I'm about to assemble the pieces, and it's like super simple. First, you just lay a layer of liquid nails on it, make sure everything is sealed off, and then you just shoot it with the nail gun. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it started. So I got all the interior done. Make sure you get these braces on. You know, when the pressure builds up, it's gonna flex your box. So make sure you get them on there. Keep it nice and strong. And these are not quite lined up, so I just took a sander and just sanded down so it's nice and flat. You can see now that box is ready for the top. So what I'm gonna do is, this is the top. I'm gonna mount it and have it secured and everything, and then I'm gonna wait for the glue to dry overnight, and then I'll come back and we'll just drill the hole for the speaker. It makes it a lot easier when this is all nailed in when you cut the hole. Okay, so let's talk about my selection for amplifiers and subwoofers. So I decided to go with a 15-inch L7 with a IMS ratings of 900 watts. And this amplifier right here, I had it for quite a while. I think I own it for probably 10 years now. And it is a JL Audio. This is like super heavy. This is one of the best amplifier out there you can buy, back in the day anyway. And they make 1,000, let's see, they make 1,000 IMS of power. So I'm gonna feed this 1,000 IMS to this speaker right here that's rated for 900 IMS. But if you look at the power ratings from the manufacturer, you can push 1,000 IMS to it for a short period of time. It should be just fine. So I think it's a good match. Another option that Kicker has was the one that handle 1,000 IMS, but it has a much larger cone, and I want to do a seal enclosure. So that other one, what is that called? I think it's called the Model X. That's it. It's the L7X, and it will handle 1,000 RMS. It's a much bigger speaker, but the problem is they don't recommend to have a seal enclosure for that one because it's built up a lot of heat and it's pushing a lot of volume. So for my purposes, I think this is going to be fine right here, which I can do a seal enclosure. I don't have room for a portable enclosure, unfortunately. So that's my selection. Now, the reason I show you guys this is that when you start opening the box, let's see where it's at. Okay, so this right here, if you pop it out, this is going to be the cutout for your speakers. So since I already got the box fabricated and I wait overnight for all the glue to dry, so now I can come in and I can use this as a template to cut that hole. And once that hole is cut, I can go ahead and get the box done. And then we're going to talk about installation of these. Now let's check this out. I haven't seen the speaker yet, so I figure I'll show it to you guys. Wow, how cool is that? It's looking awesome. Let's see how big the magnet is. Wow, it's quite large. Check this out. Man, this thing weighs like, I say about 15 to 20 pounds. It's pretty heavy. It's looking great. Now the reason for me to pick kicker subwoofer is that you can see the truck that I'm building, everything is square and everything is edgy. So I figured this would fit in real well. Putting a round speaker on there doesn't match. So that's the reason why I picked the kicker. But also kicker makes really good speaker, and I use them over the years, and they work great. So that's another reason why I picked it. Is the price is very reasonable. I think I pay maybe $350, something like that, for this subwoofer. So it's not too bad. You could pay up to like $1,000 with the JL Audio or some other high-end brands. So this should work out good. Now let's go ahead and cut that box opening, and then we can proceed. So here's the box, and of course I use this template to transfer the hole into here. So you can see that it's, you know, it fit like perfectly. Not a whole lot of room, but that's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that hole. Now I'm gonna use this jigsaw right here. Just make sure you use a wood blade for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and drill a hole, and then just use that jigsaw and cut it all the way around. Check this out, guys. Not looking too bad at all. So that's the interior. I'm gonna go ahead and get this in the truck to see if everything is fitting properly. Wow, this fits really nicely in here. Everything fit just the way I wanted it. Now remember, I left some gap over here because there's a body mount bolt down there that I need to get access to. So that gap was there on purpose. Looking great. So I'm gonna take it back out and finishing it up. Well, check this out. Speaker, or the subwoofer, fit just perfectly. Very cool. I wanted to paint the same truck bed coating as the truck. So to save me a whole lot of time to set up, to spray, I'm just gonna roll it on. Truck bed coating you can roll as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Now, the majority of the box will be covered, so I'm probably just gonna focus on top and then just a little bit on the side. Nobody's gonna see the bottom, so I really don't have to spend the time painting it. Not looking too bad at all. So I'm gonna wait overnight for it to dry, and then tomorrow I'm going to spray a clear coat on top, just so it can be very durable and it's protected from moisture. So we should leave this here for now. I'm going to wrap up this video because it's getting a little bit long. I'm going to continue to work on the stereo system, and I'm going to post another video after this one. That'll be episode 81, and hopefully we'll get the entire stereo system completed, along with some of the other electrical pieces that, you know, I'm able to put the center console back into the truck. So that's the plan for the next episode. Please be on the lookout for that. I should be able to release it within the next few days because we're on Thanksgiving break. I appreciate you guys tuning in to KT Garage. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. Thank you.